Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Steffy says these 6 ice-cold words to Brooke. The bold and the beautiful B&B. Spoilers reveal that Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline McKinswood, may say these 6 ice-cold words to Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, after Ridge Forrester, Thorsten K., makes his final Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Buddick, choice. It's no secret that Steffy is rooting for her parents to live happily ever after. Steffy believes Taylor is the best match for Ridge, so she doesn't like Brooke's repeated attempts to get her ex's attention. Brooke and Eric Forrester's John McCook showstopper stunt really riled Steffy up, but she's still making plenty of predictions about Ridge standing by Taylor. Steffy is holding out hope that Ridge will honor the commitment he's made. B&B spoilers hint that Steffy will get her wish once Ridge has to choose between Taylor and Brooke once again. Of course, Ridge's decision has really already been made, so he may simply clarify to Brooke that Taylor is his final choice. We know that Brooke's going to face a crushing defeat and will ultimately realize her relationship with Ridge may be beyond saving. It sounds like Ridge will really drive the point home that he's never getting back together with Brooke. Naturally, that'll be music to Steffy's ears, since she wants Ridge to be free of Brooke forever. Steffy also wants Taylor's happiness, so she should be tickled pink once Ridge puts Brooke in the rearview mirror. From there, Steffy may take the opportunity to rub Taylor's victory in Brooke's face. Perhaps Steffy will feel the need to warn Brooke away once Ridge makes the final call on which woman he's going to build a future with. That brings us to the 6 ice-cold words that Steffy may say to Brooke in the end. My mom won. Now move on. Steffy will likely push Brooke to accept Ridge's rejection and see that this love triangle is officially over. While Taylor and Ridge prepare for a new chapter together, Steffy may urge Brooke to let go of her reunion obsession before it becomes any more pathetic. Fortunately, renewed sparks will fly between Brooke and Nick Marone, Jack Wagner, once he comes back to B and B starting this June. With that in mind, Steffy's victory lap could be a bit premature if Ridge's jealousy eventually steers him back in Brooke's direction. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say some surprising romantic updates are ahead on the CBS soap, so stick with us for more love interest news. Los Angeles was simmering under the weight of secrets, betrayal, and long-standing rivalries. The Forrester estate glistened in the early afternoon sun, but inside, the air was anything but warm. Tensions had been mounting for weeks. Brooke Logan had once again found herself at the center of a Forrester family storm, and Steffy Forrester was done playing nice. It had started with whispers, then phone calls, then closed-door conversations between Ridge and Brooke that lasted too long and ended with nothing resolved. Just more doubt, more heat, and more hurt. Steffy had seen it all before. Brooke, the eternal seductress, always circling back to Ridge like a moth to a flame. And every time it scorched someone. But this time it was different. This time, Steffy wasn't just protecting her father. She was protecting the legacy of her family, her children, and her mother. Taylor had been through enough. The pain in her eyes after Ridge once again hesitated between 2 women, it was enough to finally flip a switch in Steffy. No more. And so, when Brooke arrived at the Cliff House that afternoon, unannounced, hoping for yet another clarifying conversation, she walked into a storm she hadn't expected. Steffy stood in the living room, arms crossed, her expression unreadable. Brooke, she said coldly, didn't expect to see you here. Again. Brooke, in her usual confident style, stepped inside like she owned the place, though there was a flicker of hesitation in her eyes. I thought we could talk. Steffi gestured to the couch but didn't sit. Brooke took the hint and remained standing too. I know things have been tense. Brooke began, voice soft, but I think you've misunderstood my intentions. I love Ridge. I always have. And I think, deep down, he still loves me too. Steffi's jaw clenched. That's what this is about. You, Ridge, and your never-ending fantasy. It's not a fantasy, Brooke said quickly. It's real. Steffi laughed then, a short, bitter sound. Real? Like the real damage you've done to our family over the decades. You want to talk about real. Brooke's mouth tightened. Steffi, I didn't come here to fight. But you came, Steffi snapped. You always come when you shouldn't. You insert yourself where you're not wanted, where you've already done enough damage. You say it's love, but what you call love has a body. That's not fair. No, Steffi said icily, stepping closer. What's not fair is watching my mother get torn apart again and again because you can't let go of a man you've already lost. Ridge is finally trying to do the right thing. Let him. Brooke's tone hardened. I'm not the villain here. Steffi tilted her head, and then, in the steeliest tone Brooke had ever heard, voice like frost, eyes gleaming like glass, she said it. You're not family. You're just a habit. 6 words, ice cold. Final, like a door slamming shut with no key left behind. Brooke reeled. She opened her mouth to protest, but no sound came. Because beneath the anger, beneath the sharp delivery, there was something devastatingly true in Steffi's words. And Brooke felt it cut deeper than any slap or accusation ever had. I think you should go, Steffi added, her voice quieter now, but no less firm. And don't come back here again, unless you're ready to let the Forresters live without your chaos. Brooke swallowed hard, her pride battling with her heartbreak. For years, she had been part of this family in name, through marriage, through children, through drama. But in Steffi's eyes, she saw the undeniable truth. The Forresters had drawn a line. And Brooke was on the other side. Without another word, she turned and left, her heels clicking against the marble floor like an elegy. The ocean crashed beyond the windows, wild and indifferent. Steffi remained still, staring after her. There was no satisfaction, no triumph, just the hollow ache of someone who had been forced to become colder than she ever wanted to be, just to protect the people she loved. Later that evening, as the sun dipped below the cliffs and cast long shadows across the beach, Steffi sat alone on the porch, a blanket wrapped around her shoulders. She didn't regret what she'd said. Brooke needed to hear it. Someone needed to say it out loud, plainly, with no apologies. But a quiet storm brewed inside her all the same. Because deep down, Steffi knew Brooke Logan wasn't done. Not yet. Brooke had a way of rising from the ashes, no matter how thoroughly she had burned a bridge. But this time, maybe, just maybe, those 6 words had frozen the fire. In the weeks to come, the fallout would be fierce. Ridge would be torn once again between loyalty and longing. Taylor, ever graceful, would try to rise above it, but even her poise had limits. Hope and Liam would find themselves caught in the undercurrent, and Thomas would have his own reasons to make a move. But for now, in that one moment, Steffi Forrester had stood tall, not just as a daughter or a CEO or a mother, but as the fierce protector of her family's future. And Brooke Logan had finally heard what no one had dared say before. You're not family. You're just a habit.